remember. Okay, so let's look at our first word.
Did we already go for these words?
Not these. Yesterday we did long vowel sounds.
We've done these before.
We've done them before. This is our review week, right? Yes? Have a seat so you can help us out. Ready? Look at row below. First word.
Agent, package.
What pattern are we working with? Do we remember what it's called? Hold on. Do we remember what it's called? Mary. Soft G. Normally, the G makes what sound? In a normal. Soft G makes what sound? Okay? It sounds like a J, right? Okay, so this week, listen. On our spelling test, if you hear a word that I call out that has the J sound in it, like,
Or you say like short J.
what are you going to do? If you're confused if it's a J or is it a soft G, what can you do? Eva?
Raise your hand.
You can raise your hand and ask me for the spelling pattern, right? And I would tell you it's soft G or J. Okay? All right, let's look at row 2. Word.
Giant. Rigid. Gigantic.
Hey, listen. Gigantic. Are both of those G's the soft G sound, correct?
What's the second G is the soft G, the first one is the long G. The normal G.
Think of it, say the word again. Say it again.
The first one is the
I
soft
think you said it backwards. You're thinking of it correctly, but I think you said it backwards.
The first G is the soft G, and the second one's the normal.
Good. Table 2. Okay, so we have gigantic. So we have a soft G and a hard G. Good. Hard G is good. Oh, good question. Adam wants to know how many syllables. Let's clap it out. Ready? How many syllables, Adam? 3. Hey. What is my first syllable? Is that open or closed? It is open. Because what sound do we hear at the end of that syllable? I. Second syllable. Alex. Gan. Oh, you remembered that it is a hard G sound, not soft. And then the last one, Adam, tick. Would tick be open or closed? Hayden. Closed because it is surrounded by what, Skylar? The syllable tick. We know it is a closed syllable because it's surrounded by what? The vowel is surrounded by consonants. We have a T in front of it and we have a C behind it. Those are both consonants. Okay, let's look at row 3.
Stop that. Stop that. I hate that noise.
You listening? Ready? Word.
Center. Person. Office. Celebrate.
Okay, are we still looking at the soft G?
I know.
What are we looking at now, Mary?
A soft C.
A soft C. Skylar, what does the sound C normally make?
I hope see both of you
Normally,
out.
like in the word cat,
Hey, I'm helping both of you out.
right? But in these words, the C makes what sound? The soft C sounds like what letter? S. Good. Okay, now,
Center.
I need to see hands. We're ready. Word.
Surface.
Are both of those soft C's?
No.
Which one is soft?
The
The beginning. Circus. Are both of those C's a soft C? What is the second C? Eva?
Hard C.
What is the second C?
We went to the circus. The
A hard
circus.
C.
The circus have bears, lions, clouds, giraffes.
Okay, so if you hear
hippos, and elephants.
the circus, are you going to put an S? No. And you're going to remember by doing what?
By raising your hand and asking.
Good. Words.
Citizens.
Words.
Cyclone.
Words.
Mercy.
Mercy. So let's look at how we got the soft C sound. We had C-E, 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 C-E. So if we have the C followed by an E, what sound are we going to say? Good. Now, how did we make the soft C here? C-Y. So we know, listen, cyclone. We know that second C is a hard C sound because is it followed by an E?
No.
Is it followed by an I?
No.
Is it followed by a Y? No. So that helps us. Word? So what pattern did we use to make the soft C sound? Eva? C-Y. Okay? So when we have these soft C words that you hear at our spelling test on Friday, you're going to ask me which spelling pattern, right? And I will tell you, C-E, C-I, or C-Y. Okay. You'll see a lot of different patterns, okay?
Are we done with our phonics lesson?
Not just yet, we're almost there.
It won't go on. This is blending sentences.
Right.
Phonics sentences.
It is our blending sentences. Now, let's look at our underlined words. What is this word?
No.
How do I know that those are long vowel sounds? Kaden? The E at the end, Skylar. Let's look at sentence 2. What is this word?
Large.
Oh. What type of G is that? How do I know? Followed by an E. Do you see that? Large. What do we have to have at the end of that word to make it a soft G? That E. Got it? Okay, let's read the sentences.
At home, our dog is a German Shepherd, and his
I'm doing my
name
phonics
is
lesson.
Prince.
I'm doing my phonics lesson. I'm doing my phonics lesson now. I'm doing good.
You are doing an excellent job.
It's time for me to go. I hate going.
Okay, let's look at sentence 2. Ready?
There's a conjunction in that one. Yeah.
There is a conjunction. We know that and is a conjunction. Is it a conjunction in this sentence?
No.
Let's
It
look.
doesn't have a comma.
At home, our dog is a German Shepherd. Is that a complete thought?
Yeah. But it says
His
at
name
home.
is Prince.
Yeah. But it
So
says
do we-
at home, comma.
Because we have a pause there. At home, our dog is a German Shepherd.
Oh.
Good. Okay, ready? Sentence 2.
The giraffe ate all kinds of things, including a large piece of celery.
Okay,
There's a comma.
there is a comma. Is it followed by a conjunction?
No.
No.
It doesn't have to be.
It's not. Every time you see a comma, it doesn't mean that it's a conjunction, right?
It's just
It's
two
just
dots
a
put together.
pause. It's just a pause in the sentence.
And they
Yes?
put two dots put together.
Okay, now is this a complete thought, including a large piece of celery?
Yeah.
Does it have a subject in it? It
No.
doesn't tell us the subject. It has to go with the first part because the subject is only in the first part of the sentence, isn't it? So it could not be two separate sentences.
You could put the giraffe ate all kinds of things in the
You could, but then you would have to fix this sentence to make it a complete sentence. Okay, let's look at our decoding words. Ready? Oh. Row 1.
Ready, eager, nervous, worried, energetic.
Oh, I heard energetic. Is it enter?
No, energetic.
Energetic. No T there.
Hyper, laugh, smile.
told me?
Yes.
Did we say she described that to me?
Yes.
She notified me?
Yes.
So what do all four of those words have in common? Alex? They all kind of mean the same thing, right? They're different ways. When we do our writing, we want to use she said, he said, we said, they said all the time.
Name.
No, we want to change out those words to make it more interesting.
She told me.
She told me. We could say she
told
notified
me.
us.
She told me that she got a
I'm looking for hands. So this is called shades of meaning, which means all four of these words could be used as a sort of like synonyms. They don't mean exactly the same thing, but they're very close, right? Very similar.
Same.
Notify. What is it? Vowel, consonant, vowel, right? Then I also want you to clap out. Ready? Notify.
3.
What is my first syllable?
No.
Is it open or closed?
Open.
Open. So we know that that O says what?
Oh.
No. Tit.
Bye.
Okay? Okay, here we go. Okay, now, I'm going to talk to you about something. If you don't know how to pronounce this, is that okay? Yes. Is it going to change the meaning of this sentence if you pronounce their names wrong? No. Okay? So don't let these proper nouns, these names, confuse you. Say what you think it is, move on. Just make sure anytime you see this name, you say it the same way that you said it the first time. Okay, so Shauna
Was fearful that she was going to scare them timid.
Timid. Okay, let's do it one more time.
Shauna was fearful that she was going to scare the timid puppy.
Good. Okay, sentence 2.
During our trip to the old museum, we learned about ancient Chinese costumes.
Not costumes. What's the first vowel? Customs. Okay?
The small, there's a comma.
There is